So today we are flipping the script. Today we are putting a bit of a twisted trip to Italy together. And I say twisted because we're making spring rolls. Italian spring rolls, something I've never done on the show before, something I've never done with this flavour profile before, something I've never done with Tash before. You are one friend that I will never reassess and let go of my life because you always bring us the most amazing things. Spring rolls are Asian, but we're doing Italian and looking at the flavours are very Italian.
Very, very
What
Italian.
madness is this? What are you putting together for us today?
We are doing a pesto. A pesto is a sauce, really, so it doesn't have to be basil. So we are using our canola oil, and we are deep frying, sort of frying our spring rolls today. And people are always scared of frying because they think that it's going to absorb all the oil. It's about the oil because this is one of the only oils that is endorsed by cancer, meaning it's got the perfect ratio of omega-6 to omega-3, which is 2:1, which is healthy.
And only 7% saturated fats, which is lower than canola, which is canola is actually even lower than olive oil. It's all how you take these things in. So if you're using an oil for frying, the canola oil and the blend is absolutely amazing. It's naturally got all the right kind of enzymes in it to fuel the brain, but it also becomes the vehicle for creating something absolutely delicious. And I like the fact that we're using the basil because that for me is one of the best Italian combinations, that tomato, basil, and I'm seeing some prosciutto
Parma.
and Parma
That's
ham.
Parma ham. And then we've got some mozzarella.
This is fantastic, great finger food, and it can be done relatively simply, I'm hoping. So, and we've got some other accompaniments going here, which my mouth is watering so much, so let's get going. Cool.
All right, we've got our basil in already. We've got our parmesan. You know that when we're doing a pesto, we need parmesan and we need good nuts. So we've got our pine nuts. We're just going to put those in there. And as we said, our oil is very, very healthy. So you can use it to top salads. You can use it to do this. You can use it as a base for many things because of how healthy it is. So we've got that in there. We are going to blitz it quickly. Pulse it.
This would be a beautiful sauce on any given day. I absolutely love this, but the idea of using this as a filling.
Yes.
Let's see if this guy... Can we add a little bit of... Maybe add just a touch more liquid to that. So the key word here is be well to 33728. You got to SMS it and we'll send you that ingredients list.
Make sure that if you're going to put a spoon, everything is off. So I just want to shake things up a little bit so that it's easy.
Oh, and you can smell the basil.
Yes, already.
The punch. Okay, let's see if this will... Fighting a good fight. Yeah, there we go. Oh, beautiful. That was worth the effort. That was worth putting in the effort. The keyword is be well to 33728. And this now is the start of our incredible filling, I'm assuming.
Yes.
What is the key here when working with this kind of pastry? It seems very, very dainty.
Very, very dainty. It's light as well. So it's, you know, spring rolls are normally done with rice paper. So you want to sort of see on ingredients
there. Give it that kind of glass effect, yeah.
As you see, we normally salt and pepper as we go, but because of the Parma ham, it's got a little bit of salt.
It's going to be quite salty naturally.
The Parmesan in there is salty as well. If you see there, I've put it on a diagonal. So it's sort of at an angle. So I'm going to put that. Let's put just one more.
Yeah. You want the cheese to ooze. You want it to ooze.
Yes. So we are just going to push our ingredients back, and then we are going to tuck it in, so that when you sort of fry it, it doesn't get loose.
And yeah, you don't want anything to pop out as it hardens.
So I find it very helpful to just dab it with a little bit of water so that it sticks.
It comes like
so
a glue.
we use it like a glue. Yes, definitely.
Oh man, I can just imagine this little parcel exploding with love and joy. And just make sure that it's tight and it's strong. You want it to keep its structure.
Yes. As you can see, it's nice and snug. Are you going to drop it in for me?
I will do
the
that.
Oil, the oil is hot already. Okay. So the wonderful thing about frying with the canola oil is that it's got a very high burning point.
There we go.
And that is going to help seal it.
And I love the fact it's holding its shape. I'm going to ask our gorgeous Paxton, who's been amazing. Paxton, you can't come, of course, you know, without experiencing something in the kitchen. And we've created something that it's Asian, but it's Italian, and it's awesome. Are you going to try one of our...
I'm all for Italian, you know.
So you're going to get to do our taste test. We made a couple a little bit earlier. I'm going to ask... Oh, sorry, Tash. I'm going to ask you, if you don't mind...
Can I move to the middle?
Please move this side, yes.
I won't need that.
I like your style. Just grab one in both hands.
Can I just grab one?
You can grab one, you can dip it. So, Tash, explain to Paxton what's gone on inside our beautiful...
We've got a tomato and basil sauce there. So inside there, one thing that we did not put in our first roll is our beautiful smelling pesto.
Oh, I love
so
that.
We are
the
doing
mixture
that
of the
right
pine nuts
now.
and the basil and...
And it's basil, mozzarella, and Parma ham. And then when you dip it in there, it creates that very, very Italian flavor. Basil, tomatoes, and mozzarella, they're perfect.
And you've got to give a verdict. And
It's so lekker, guys.
I've been staring at these things this whole show. It's taken every ounce of my willpower not to steal one of these. I am going to take my moments, Paxton. You've earned it. You've been absolutely amazing today. We're going to keep you quiet for the rest of the show by just filling you with...
This is great.
Yes.
These look amazing. Tash, thank you so much. You are a genius. The keyword again is Be Well to 333 728.